Mercedes S63 versus BMW M5 F10.
Är det vid flaggorna vi...
Det brukar vara det. Så det ligger åt vänster. Där ja, precis.
M5. What's your name?
My name is Oliver.
Oliver. What is this white thing? It's got an enormous exhaust system.
It has a titanium Akrapovic system with downpipes and chip tuning. It's about 750, 780 horsepower.
Aha. And what sort of chip tuning is this? What sort of, who's done it?
It's done by a friend in Denmark.
By a friend in Denmark.
Yeah.
He obviously knows what to do.
I hope so. Because
so this is not
otherwise we don't get home. So.
I know Schmidman is Danish, but you don't have any Schmid, I think.
They didn't do it. It's just a home tuner who did it.
A home tuner, like with he's sitting with his laptop, or but I mean the engine itself. I mean it must be some hardware changed as well.
Only the exhaust, nothing else. Even though it's driving with the standard turbos, it's just the Akrapovic exhaust and the chip tuning, nothing else. So.
And a bit lowered.
And a bit lowered, yeah. That's it.
I mean, how are you performing then? Have you who have you raced today?
I raced the McLaren. The first we got almost even, but the second race he was much faster than I was. Then I raced the E63, the Mercedes. Went well for me. Was much faster than he was.
And you got more like 100 horsepower extra, I think.
Yeah, about 100. I think 140, something like that. Maybe 150 plus. So, and we did one race with the AMG with the S-Class. It didn't went so well. It was my first race, so I had to get
are you wishing for somebody else?
I don't know. I'm just looking around. See, it's just even if you're slower, the other one is faster. It's fun to see the different cars, like the McLaren, how much faster it is, and so it's fun. It's fun just to be here and race the different cars.
But so this is an M5 from
2013.
2013, and that's the engine. What's the original?
4.4 liter. 4.4 liter with the twin turbo.
So that's the stalwarts of BMW right now. This 4.4 engine.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just it's not done so much, but of course you have an advantage of the turbos. So of course that makes the car very fast compared to the old with the V10. So
cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ove, who's driving a big fat S-Class? And you've been driving that for quite a time, I understand.
A couple of years, 2 years, I think. Yeah, we bought
2
it.
years, but on the clock, it's quite a good mileage.
Yeah, it's good mileage. It was one previous owner in Helsingborg, Swedish one, who lived in Monaco. So, and I guess they didn't want to fly, so they've tuned it in, the car. It's nice.
It's well driven, then we say. And I understand that I understood rather that you performed well against that very much tuned M5.
Yeah, I think so. We were quite even. I think we were a little bit ahead the second time. So, but it's all about. I think if they have too much horsepower, it's a problem for them to get the
grip.
Wheels in the grip in the ground in the beginning. So,
but do you have good grip in this one? I mean, this is a big car.
Yeah. It's 2,170 kilos, so plus 105 kilos. So it's it's a lot of weight. Yeah.
But how is it? Have you tuned it, or have you done anything with it?
It's slightly tuned to 459 kilowatts.
Ah, you're talking in kilowatts.
Yeah,
Very
talking
modern,
kilowatts. Yeah,
very
yeah.
modern man.
Yeah, yeah.
And if we
Compared to Tesla and so
but if we translate that into horsepower,
it's should be 625.
625, like, so it's 1.3 times
1.36 times.
1.36 times the kilowatts.
Yeah. So that's no, but it's good. It's a Merc, you know. It's reliable, you know. The only thing I have to say is that we replaced the start engine, the start motor, because this ecological eco off and so on, then they don't last more than 170,000 kilometers.
Oh, you mean that on and off thing? You mean they wear it out?
Yeah, yeah. It's sort of a magnetic clutch that clicks to engage the start motor, and that clutch doesn't last, you know, more than. I've heard that people who have had these cars in the city, they have to replace it with 70,000 kilometers.
Oh, interesting. But anyway, I mean, this BMW that you raced against, it has more than something 100 horsepower more than you have.
But the problem is, you know, who has benched it, you know, where? If all the cars were benched at the same dyno, you know, then, you know, we would have a different story, you know. I think it's a lot of people who say they have 800 horsepower, but they have no more than 600, maybe, you know.
You should drive against the sound that we heard now in the far out on the racetrack. It was the Corvette Z06.
Okay, yeah, but it's very much lighter as well.
It's a lot of bang for the bucks.
Yeah.
It's like 100 a million Swedish kroners, and you've got a lot of bang, not just horsepower. It also performs well on the track.
Oh, that would be, but that's the American way, you know.
But you have I'm impressed to see a big car like this doing so well.
Thank you.